Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10.
10s across the board.
Why is it often said that women are notoriously late?
Oh, we have more stuff to do.
If women don't need men, why do women date men? Why do modern women have more of a problem submitting to a husband than they do submitting to an employer?
Always room for improvement. We just think highly of ourselves.
Well, isn't the first step towards improvement admitting you're not perfect?
Woo! Hey, what's going on, guys? It's More to Life. Today, we're reacting to the It's Complicated channel. And this video is titled, So You Think You're a 10, Rules of Modern Dating. And this guy never misses, he always asks the right questions.
Who is better at self-improvement, men or women?
Women. Self-improvement, definitely women.
Okay, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10.
10s across the board. Oh, period.
Okay, isn't saying you're a 10 admitting there's no room for improvement?
No, not at all.
Isn't
Hold up. See, right away, this guy doesn't miss. Right away, he gets right into it. Isn't admitting you're a 10 means there's no room for improvement, right? And a lot of women say that all the time. Oh, I'm a 10, I'm a 10, I'm a 10. Nowadays, what's starting to happen now is women are saying reasonable numbers. They're saying like I'm a 6, or they're saying I'm an 8, and they don't go for the 10 right away. But anyway, let's get right into it.
the first step towards improvement admitting you're not perfect?
You're right.
Yes. We were perfect. We just said
We
we
said
were
we're 10s.
That doesn't,
Exactly.
You didn't say that being on the scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfect.
Facts.
Well, what would be perfect then? On a scale of 1 to 10?
There is no perfect, really.
Isn't the first step towards improvement admitting you're not perfect?
Yes. Yes. 100%.
So then why would you admit that you're a 10, which is perfect?
Because you should feel in your own way that you are perfect, because that's confidence.
Because that's manifesting that you are a 10.
Yeah, man, that's crazy because, and I gotta react to every little piece, because if I turn around and said, I'm a 10, I'm a 10, because I look in the mirror and I go, oh man, you're so sexy. Look at yourself.
12.
Isn't saying you're a 12 admitting there's no room for improvement?
Oh, you got me. No, that doesn't.
Because, universal scale?
You gotta speak in the microphone.
Is it
Universal scale, we're talking about like 20, right?
right?
So there's always room for improvement. We just think highly of ourselves.
Yeah.
But there's always room for improvement. We just think highly of ourselves.
Well, isn't the first step towards improvement admitting you're not perfect?
Woo! So true. This man don't play. Rapid fire questioning.
No, it just means that there's room to grow, right?
Yes.
It just means that
The
there's always
room to grow.
I didn't say we're perfect. We just said we think highly of ourselves.
Okay, but how highly is too highly?
There's not a limit. There's not a limit.
There's never
not a limit.
too much.
There's not a level to where I think so highly of myself that it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's not there.
I think everybody should think highly
Yes.
of themselves.
You should too.
All the way
Yep.
out in the outer
You
space.
should have the most confidence.
Okay,
high in the sky.
what is more attractive to you? Somebody that's down to earth and doesn't take themselves too seriously, or somebody who walks around and thinks they're all that?
I like both.
It's like a mixture of both.
It is a mixture of both. You want someone who thinks highly of themselves, but
Also knows how to. Yeah.
Well, how can you be both? Aren't they
It's very
contradiction?
possible.
Yeah,
Let me look at that one. I think highly of myself, and I'm hella goofy and down to earth at the same time. And I'm single, so
We know that we're not better than anybody else.
Okay, is it?
In that respect, I feel men should feel that way. Men should feel that way. And men do. The men that usually have confidence. But what it is that we know our limits, We know our limits. Like, for instance, I know I'm going to go up to a woman, or I'm going to present myself in a way to where I'm going to ooze confidence. It's just natural. And I feel that should come from a man. That comes from a man working on himself, not thinking he's perfect and saying, you know what, I need to get in the gym. I need to work harder, make money. I need to work more hours. I need to work on something else that's going to be outside of myself, physically being a slave. And I feel if men are doing that, it comes naturally. But what happens with modern women nowadays is they end up being delusional. And as you see here, every woman that is interviewing is saying, I'm a 10, I'm a 12. And that's a number one no-no. There's no room for improvement if you think that right away. As a man, usually we have to get up out of bed and say, you know what, I gotta go hard. A lot of times women get up, put it on their face, and just go out and make it happen that way. it's just way different. It's just night and day between men and women.
Possible to improve without taking accountability?
No. Yeah, no. You have to be self-aware and accountable for
What's the last mistake you took accountability for?
Damn. The last mistake I took accountability for?
Always being late.
She's honest. I respect that.
Okay. Why is it often said that women are notoriously late?
Because it takes a long time to look good, but
like we have so much to do. We have to like do our hair, our makeup.
Procrastination, basically.
Well, why not just start getting ready earlier?
Procrastination.
Okay. If you were on a first date, how long would you wait for a man who was late?
Not
I wouldn't wait. If you're late,
honestly, past 10 minutes. I would say if they're communicating with me, I give 10 minutes. With communication, I give like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, if they're communicating.
As long as there's like letting me know what's up.
Okay.
Man, but guys get left at the dinner table a lot. Let me hop right into it.
For a special
This
night
never
out
happened
on
to
the
me
town,
though.
how much consideration do you give towards being on time?
None. I have 15 minutes to make it to a club, and I still got to go change and get ready.
Zero. Why is it often said that women are notoriously late?
Because they take fucking hours to get dressed.
We have more
They
stuff
want
to
to do
do.
eyelashes,
We have more stuff to do. All they have
want
to do is take a
feet,
shower.
nails, hands. They want to
shower
wax
and
that
get dressed.
coochie
We
before
got
they
way
can
more
get
shit to
out.
do.
They want to do all
We
type of
have
shit.
way more shit to do. They don't have nothing to do besides take a shower, hair already cut, throw an outfit on.
We're just always late because we do so much when we're trying to get somewhere. Like when we're getting ready, we dance and sing, and it's like we haven't done anything.
Okay. I often hear the excuse to be fashionably late, right? Why is fashionably late a thing when women are capable of being on time for a job?
I don't think it's an excuse.
Why do modern women have more of a problem submitting
Good
to
answer.
a husband than they do submitting to an employer?
What was the question?
In other words, why do women think they are free when they serve their employers, but slaves when they serve their husband and children?
Because the employers give us money. Our husbands give us headaches.
So men don't give you money? I thought men were providers.
They are, but I know for sure I'm going to get paid on the 1st of 15. I don't know with him.
Okay. What's one thing you wish men understood better about women?
Catcalling, it's not appreciated. There's a difference from being creepy and then just trying
Charming.
to being charming. And complimenting. Catcalling is not complimenting.
Not a compliment.
What does the behavior of approaching a woman respectfully look like?
It looks like a man coming up to you and just giving you literally a normal compliment. Like your outfit.
And also probably talking to you about yourself other than talking to you about your looks and what you look like.
Instead of being like, damn girl, that ass is fat, how about be like, wow, like you're a beautiful woman.
Guys, don't do any of that. Don't do it. You're setting yourself up down a rabbit hole you can't get out of because you're a turtle. And you got wolves chasing you. You're not getting out of it. You're just going to be left spinning in circles. If you're not a guy that the woman sees you and says, I want him, okay, or you're not coming across in a way to where she's feeling, I want him, a compliment is going to be the worst thing you can do. Learn from that.
Makeup looks nice.
Something like that other than complimenting your physical.
If a man
Not
gives
true.
you a compliment and a woman gives you a compliment, does it have different meaning to you if it's the exact same compliment?
Yes. If a woman
Yes.
gives it to me, then it means way more. If a man gives it to me,
I'm like, a compliment from a man means literally nothing, but a compliment from a woman
means a lot.
now that's something.
So what advice would you give to a man who maybe wants to come up and say something nice without being perceived as creepy?
Approach a woman nicely, say, I just want to let you know you're beautiful, thank you.
Yeah, and
That's cat.
instead of just like, maybe you could,
Or
if she's into
don't-
it, maybe if she's into it, stand there, wait a second. But if you could tell she's like, like then walk away.
Also, go in.
No. See, they giving all this stuff here. That's cat, what she said before. You don't go up to them and all and think you're beautiful. None of that. And guys are not doing that anymore. Because you see here, these women are showing you their face, their reactions. You can see, and that's why it's complicated. These videos are good. Because you can see in their reactions, like, and they're not telling the truth.
Into it, like not thinking that you're gonna
Get something out of it.
Yeah.
Do women often find attractive men cute and romantic when an ugly one doing the exact same thing is creepy?
Honestly, yes.
There we
It's
go.
probably rude, but yes.
So then
It's
isn't
true.
it entirely subjective?
Yes.
So then, if so, why should a guy even bother trying to be romantic unless the woman already shows interest?
Well, I think it depends on the girl also. Like, it depends on who you are.
I mean, if an ugly man came up to me and was like, "You're beautiful," I'd be like, "Thank you so
Well, aren't
much."
you also saying that it depends on the guy?
Yeah, it depends on the guy.
It does.
But
I'm gonna be
like
honest.
she said, like if an ugly guy comes up to me and is like, "Oh, like you look very beautiful," then
Someone that she thinks ugly, but let's say I don't think they're ugly, that's the difference. So like attractive.
Everyone
is a
has
scale.
yeah.
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Women will often say things like, all men cheat or men only want one thing. Are women more likely to accept negative generalizations about men than they are about women?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think so because a lot of guys are different. There is like a 50% of them that are like good, like they're really nice and respectful, but there's other like ones that just don't have that. And they do whatever the fuck they want and
Okay.
act a fool.
Okay. But why is it when it comes to calling out female behavior, it depends on the woman?
Because women are weird as well.
Yeah, women do the same shit. There's some shicey ass girls out here in Vegas, especially.
Okay, yeah. A lot of them are on my channel, but you're not one of them, so. If women don't need men, why do women date men?
For their own pleasure.
What do you mean?
We don't need them, but we want them. We want the attention. We like the attention.
I don't know, maybe procreation, boredom, the need to not be alone.
Well, why not just date a woman?
Look, I do that, so I don't know.
Okay, why not just date a woman?
Because I'm not into that.
attention.
Okay, so why do women date men?
Because they have a penis.
Dick. So if women want dick, how is that different than men sexually objectifying women?
Because women have more feelings. I mean, they do that, but there's feelings come behind it. Where men, they just.
If women
That's not true because women get to have their cake and eat it too, and guys know that.
don't need men, why do women date men?
Dick.
Okay, how is that different than men objectifying women sexually?
Damn, that's a good ass question. I don't have an answer.
We really can't provide nothing but pussy. At the end of the day. That's true.
Okay, so then how come when you ask a woman what she brings to the table, that's not her answer?
Because they're not being true to themselves.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
She's right.
So
She hit the nail
why
with
do
that.
women complain about being sexually objectified when you think that the JJ is pretty much all they're bringing?
That's a good question. Wow. Next question, Steven.
You don't have an answer? Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. Do you think a woman's body count matters in dating?
No.
Well, yes. Okay. When guys look at it, yes, because for females to have sex, we have to give them consent, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when a guy has sex with a female, he scored basically.
Okay, so it's unladylike
She's right.
for a woman to go sleep with several guys, you know what I mean? Because back in the day, women didn't sleep with someone, or they didn't even lose their virginity. They got married virgins, you know what I mean? So that's how it's been. So that's already been like the stigma for women. So when dudes do it, it's already okay because it's been okay for so long. They had prostitution going on all the way back when Jesus was alive, you know what I mean? So that's why people still make it okay today.
Yeah, it definitely matters. We like to say it doesn't, and it shouldn't, but it does.
Now, the fact that you also like women, does it matter to lesbian women the same way that it matters to men?
No.
Hey guys, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out his Complicated channel. He makes a lot of good content, and this guy just doesn't miss, man. I love this channel. But guys, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, be sure to tune in to the next video and to my other videos in the past. I have a lot of stuff for you guys. I'm not quite there yet, but the content is going to keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Peace. See you later. More to life.